Now is genuinely a once-in-a-generation opportunity to transform your tax function. The external headwinds around Pillar 2, e-invoicing, environmental taxes, and the wider ESG agenda are putting a lot of strain on organisations to deliver more. But at the same time, internal pressures are meaning you have to deliver more with less resource, with less budget. So transforming tax now is absolutely critical.
I think the change is unprecedented because everything's changing with such speed. Technology is such that it means that everything's changing at a pace it hasn't before, and tax authorities have got access to that technology alongside service providers and you as an organisation.
So this can potentially be quite an overwhelming situation. So the first thing I'd say is don't panic. This is a really great opportunity to transform tax and transform your business and really cast a different perspective on how others look at you in the organisation. It's a great chance for you to add value. If any tax leader is looking at undertaking a transformation project, my 3 top tips would be: 1, get the right people. It's important and critical to make sure you can deliver on the vision that you have.
So often we see that people try to transform using their current people from a transformation perspective, and often tax advisory is a very different skill to tax transformation. So one of the pitfalls is just not having the right people up front.
2, have that clear vision of where you want to get to, but recognise it's okay to take steps there, and it's okay to start with very small steps that build towards that vision.
Building a plan enables you to deliver progress throughout rather than a big bang at the end. So actually building in small wins along the way, or even big wins along the way, so that you can deliver that value as you go, is super key.
And step 3, take your organisation with you. Don't do this as just tax. Lots of your organisation and lots of peers of yours in the business are going to have similar challenges in different ways, and you'll all be striving towards something much bigger. If finance is transforming, leveraging their transformation to deliver benefit for tax and embedding your requirements in what they're doing will deliver so much value for you so much faster. Work together, solve each other's problems, and collaborate.
So it may very well be when you're going through tax transformation that you need relationships you haven't had before. So how you build those relationships and how you engage with the broader organisation is really key.
Think about it as holistically as you can. If you just try and look at change in one lens, the chances are it might not deliver the value you want. It's not just technology. You've got to think about the process behind that and how you standardise, and you've got to think about the people, who's delivering those processes and how are they delivering processes, and how do you take them through a change journey.
So, I mean, what happens if you don't transform now? I guess the answer to that is ultimately you'll get left behind. You may well get left behind your competitors and your peers. You might also get left behind the rest of the organisation. So we are seeing kind of an unprecedented change in finance transformation and in transformation more widely. And you don't want to end up in a situation where tax is sat in the corner with their abacus while the rest of the organisation have gone off with all of the technology. And inevitably, with advances in technology, with things like AI, tax professionals that use those tools available to them are going to advance more quickly than those that don't.
The future of tax will be different from what it is today, but we're starting to see the shoots of that already. You're going to have to work with strategic providers more, whether that's technology or compliance specialisms. You're going to have less time to respond to the changes that the tax regulators are putting out there. You're going to have to be much more forward-looking than you have been as a tax function to date. You'll have less opportunity to look back at data and look back and fix your data to report on the past. And there'll be much more transparency reporting. We've already seen Pillar 2, we've already seen ESG. These are just the green shoots. There's going to be so much more of this to come.
So now really is the perfect time to change. And I suppose the good news is that actually those legislative changes, the things that are going on around you, gives you the opportunity to actually build the tax function that you've always wanted.